I'm going to retread old ground here, so regular viewers might want to give this video a miss. As with many things related to gangstalking, how a target is selected is another unknown. I can trace the onset of my targeting to 2009. I've indulged my hobby of photography by visiting some London protests over the years, and one protest stands out because it was the first and only time I've been subjected to the police's kettling tactic. My new targeted existence began a few months after my attendance at that anti-capitalism protest in April 2009, and among some of my more photogenic images seen here are ones from a few protests, including the one which may have been the catalyst for my gangstalked life. Along with my photography, I was also guilty of some quite reprehensible behaviour, and this too may have helped place me on the gangstalking guinea pig shortlist. Whichever the reason, my life since at least 2009 is one where I'm spied on, harassed, able to be stalked by strangers, and I'm invisibly tortured. Although the gangstalking tactics of being stalked, the noise campaigns, being sleep deprived, and in my personalised targeting made a pariah or outcast could individually or collectively be seen as a form of torture, I refer to the daily and nightly burning sensations and osteoarthritic symptoms I've had since 2012. My gangstalking began at a previous Peckham address. A neighbour at the time had informed me a cop was living in the flat below, and his tenancy, if you can call it that, would have been from 2008 to early or mid 2009. It would take me 3 years to learn that the new tenant, Daniel Mesfin, and his accomplices who moved into the flat vacated by the cop were gangstalking neighbours. Together they carried out their orders using daily and nightly noise by slamming doors and other disturbances. They also had an uncanny knack of being able to shadow me from room to room. The onset of the burning sensation started in year 3, and as parts of my body affected were those facing the flat below, there was no doubt they were responsible for this horrendous addition to my stealthy takedown. I also began to experience osteoarthritic-like aches, though tests showed I didn't have this condition. How was I being invisibly burned, and was whatever was being trained on me also causing the joint pains? Veins started to snake across the side of my head and legs, and so to prevent further harm to my body and limit the uglifying manifestations of my torture, I started to sleep away from the flat, mostly in parks. Gangstalking and gangstalking neighbours continue to interfere with my life. The move to the current address back in 2013 confirmed this truth. The family in the flat below at 7 Dayak Court were a gangstalking family. I have audio evidence of some of their verbal abuse and noise, and you can hear this and also watch a video proving my outcast status via the link to my OneDrive account in the description below. That family moved to a riverside complex by the River Thames in Vauxhall in 2017. Was this part of their reward for their dedicated services to gangstalking? It's not only the more psychopathic gangstalkers that appear not to suffer with the human trait of conscience. Those running the gangstalking program are also devoid of some humanity. Replacing the Tashomi family of gangstalking neighbours in 2017 was another family of psychos. Viewers will know I haven't slept in the flat since 2017 and have been making use of a generously loaned car to sleep in. This has been a godsend and has minimised the potential for any further psychological and physical harm to me, though in the last year or two, and maybe because I'm confined to a very small area for my sleep because of the ultra low emission zones, I've seen a marked increase in my burning as I sleep in the car. When I'm in the flat, however, the gangstalkers will do what gangstalkers do or are rewarded to do. A few days ago I spotted a removal van.
You can't take the chairs. Alright, so can we take this?
The plants and candles aren't doing it for Dean. He's far too focused on the potential buyers lying. While the riders at the front of the race. Look at the devastation from that tire. I mean, that's just